Of late, ventilators have been in the limelight. So, what are ventilators and why has it become so important for COVID 19 patients? First, let's get a brief idea about the lung anatomy. As we breathe, the air first enters our nose, mouth, and travels down the throat into the trachea or windpipe. The trachea further branches into two sets of bronchi tubes, each one carrying the air into the lungs. These tubes split into smaller and smaller branches like twigs called the bronchioles, which end with clusters of tiny air sacs called alveoli sacs that resemble a bunch of grapes. And the walls of these sacs are very thin, allowing exchange of gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide. There is free flow of oxygen from the alveoli sacs to the blood vessels called capillaries that carry oxygen to the red blood cells, which in turn delivers fresh oxygen to the rest of the body. But this is not the case in a person infected by COVID 19. The SARS-CoV-2 virus affects the lungs and causes inflammation, which in turn ruptures the blood vessels. These blood vessels leak and their fluids flood the alveoli sacs. This makes it difficult for the free flow of oxygen from the alveoli sacs to the bloodstream, resulting in the failure of the body organs as they're deprived of oxygen. This lethal condition is called ARDS, Acute Respiratory Distress Syndrome, which may also occur in COVID 19 patients at an advanced stage. Apart from failure of the body organs, there's also an imbalance in the levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the body, due to which the person falls short of breath. This is the point wherein ventilators come into the picture. During surgical procedures or critical cases like ARDS, a mechanical ventilator is used as a life support treatment when a person is unable to breathe naturally. The machine ensures that the body receives adequate oxygen and also helps to remove the harmful carbon dioxide out of the patient's body. So in the ICU, before a patient is put on a ventilator, trained and experienced medical staff typically sedate the patient. They then gently insert one end of the tube through the mouth into the windpipe, and the other end of the tube is attached to the ventilator. This process of the insertion of the tube is called endotracheal intubation. After checking if the tube is correctly positioned in the windpipe, the medical staff then adjusts the rate of air and oxygen required to be blown into the lungs. The tube acts as an airway by letting air and oxygen from the ventilator flow into the lungs and then helps to expel the harmful carbon dioxide out of the patient's body. Ventilator operations are closely monitored by medical staff, and the patients are put on ventilators until their lungs are able to regain function. It's important to know that ventilators don't treat the disease. They help patients breathe, which can buy enough time for a patient's body to fight and overcome the infection. With the lungs being the main battlefield for COVID 19 infection, the ventilators have a significant role in the defense strategy. However, the downside is the huge cost factor, wherein a mechanical ventilator costs approximately between Rs 5 to 12 lakhs, and also the unavailability of certain critical components that need to be imported. With the shortage of ventilators worldwide, it has become a rising concern for healthcare units in India as well. In order to meet the requirement of ventilators, companies that make these devices have ramped up their production. With all these companies and individuals working around the clock to combat the pandemic, it is necessary that we do our part by social distancing and reducing the risk of getting infected.